Hello the internet, welcome back. We have two really important things to go through today. The first one, it's a new collab we are getting tomorrow or in 2 days with the new season, and also regarding the new season, when you should start saving experience on your bed, basically, because you can accumulate a lot of experience. So when should you start saving so it matches with the release of the new season, so you can get a couple extra levels at the beginning and get a head start. So let's jump into that, and we're gonna start with the collab itself. If you guys going to notice in game today, there is a new one in system for the July 3rd maintenance. We are getting a big patch for all the content on Loong Haven, right, which is gonna be launching on July 4th. And that, we will be updating the website whenever they do this patch to make sure nothing changes or nothing has changed. And if anything changes, I'll make a separate video and I'll go over everything that has been updated. Outside of that, there is also something really interesting right here. Sordex Staff X Vegetables Fairy collab. This is on July 6th. The rise of the Veggie Hero. Brave the other one with Cabbage Dog. Dive into the limited time collab to earn exclusive outfits and headwear visages. Chill through the other one with Cabbage Dog. When life gets tough, just chill out. Now, this, it doesn't say it's gonna be a Phantomon, but there is a Cabbage Dog Phantomon. So it's either maybe only cosmetics, or maybe we're also getting our boy right here, Cabbage Dog. Now, again, they don't say anything, so I'm not gonna be confirming or not if we're getting this doggo, but let's check his skills in case that is the case. So Cabbage Dog has it's a normal pet, it's not a mythic pet. So 2 techniques, 1 passive, 1 charm. The charm is that at the end of the caster turns, inflicts 1 stack of sleep up to 7 stacks, and when it stacks, it cannot be dispelled and can trigger 7 times per battle. And when this happens, right, so when you reach max stacks, remove all of them and inflicts Pava, which cannot be dispelled. So basically, you're gonna be increasing your defense with every sleep stack you get, and when you get max stacks, you remove all of those sleep stacks, and instead you get Pava, which increases your own attack and defense. It's a pretty long proc because it's at the end of the caster turn, and you are getting 1 stack every turn. You have to wait 7 turns, so it seems like it will be only really usable on really long battles. Outside of that, probably not that great because most of the other pets provide you with something every single turn, and you don't have to be worrying about it, right? So that is for the charm of Cabbage Dog, of our boy right here, which honestly is pretty fun as a pet, not gonna lie. It is pretty fun. I wish they let us put a pet as a cosmetic, quote unquote, because yeah, I love Nyx Arxon, but I would like to have Chomosuke as the visible pet. But I don't want the skill from Chomosuke because obviously, my Nyx Arxon is just way better. So that would be nice if they allowed us to do that. But back to our boy Cabbage Dog. Let's go into the the active skills when he becomes an adult, which, by the way, when he becomes an adult, then he will become this golden dog instead of being the Cabbage Dog. He has 2 skills. The first one being Breather. Heals the caster once. We don't know how much the cooldown it is, but this will be healing you, which is always welcome for a pet to help you survive longer. This helps every single class, okay? Like every class benefits from healing, but obviously, depending on your loadout or not, you might not even want to be bringing this. And the second one, which is going to be the Golden Cabbage Strike, deals physical damage once to all enemies within a 3 grid area of the caster, with a 50% chance to inflict taunt for 1 turn. So this is a pet that can taunt enemies off of you on its materialization form. Also, the skill cooldown resets upon materialization. Materialization is the transformation from the pet that follows you into the adult version that will be its own entity in battle, right? So the baby just follows you around, does nothing, but when they transform, they become like a normal summon, quote unquote, right? So that is the skills for Cabbage Dog. Honestly, it does look decent, but I would not really use this. Maybe for berserkers, maybe for tanks, but even then, I would probably not be running Cabbage Dog. Now, maybe the pet is free, and what we have to pull for is the cosmetics. I hope there is not another gacha. I wanna be honest, guys. I didn't bother with the Peach Rush event. I think it was a really bad event. Even for the wheel, I didn't get anything. I didn't get the character. I didn't get the inspirational thingy. I didn't get anything from Carlos. To be fair, I skipped the trivia and I skipped the Sorcerer Clash. Why? I just don't like it. If I don't like a minigame, I don't do it. I've always said the same thing. If I'm not a fan of something, I'm not gonna be doing just because it gives me resources. Like, I don't care about quote-unquote breaking the account. I only do things that I enjoy. So it is what it is, right? If I'm playing a game, I'd rather have fun with an idol than not. That's it about the pet. Let's talk about experience and how you should be stacking up your experience. So you can accumulate up to 36 hours of experience. 36. So just always go here, season preview, and calculate based on this. Whenever there is 1 day, 12 hours left, is when you have to start saving experience so you can max stack it up. Now, why it's important? Because anytime you click on your bed, by default, you click on your bed and you claim the experience. You want to disable this. In order to disable this, click on your bed, disable the quick claim, so it's never claimed, and now you're ready to go. That's it. Nothing else, literally. Now, once again, you just need to make sure you click, you know when there is 36 hours left, more or less, and then you start saving there so you can maximize the experience you gain at the start season, because we go back to level 100, so you will be able to get, you know, a couple levels thanks to that, and you will be able to get a lot of experience. And if you've been saving resources also for the new region, a bunch of pools, a bunch of resources. If you've been saving material realm keys as well, you can save those for the new season. If you've been saving even normal materials, I stopped leveling up my character, my skills, my phantomons, everything else, and I'm waiting for the season reset instead. Now, this is up to you. There is two things in here to consider outside of the experience, which everyone benefits from. The reason why you keep pushing on the season is not for the score. If you already have a good score, it's fine. This does not matter. What matters outside the season is this. You go to the telescope, astral pack, and here. How many points do you have? Where are you in here? That's what matters. For me, for example, currently I'm at 167. Maybe I could push to the 176 if I use some of my resources, which is a good point to be stopping at, honestly. But I cannot get to this experience gain boost. This is for whales only. Bigger whales than me, sorry, I should say. Because in order to get this level 200 tally, right, you need level 130, if I remember correctly, your account, 130, and you need to have all of the relics at the next level, 14. So that's a lot of resources to get that level 200 on the season reward. So to me, where I am, it's already a good breakpoint for spenders. It's already a good zone. I already have a bunch of stuff that I did gain, right? So I'm happy with that. So for this season, I'm already happy. Again, I might try to push for this dungeon to X rating reward, but it is not really necessary. So to me, I'm just saving basically all my resources now. I stopped leveling up everything. I stopped pulling also for the new class as well some time ago. So I should be set for that to have a nice start of the season. Personally, I don't mind the end of the season to be weaker because it's completely fine, honestly. It is completely fine. That's it. That's everything for this video. As usual, we are live almost every single day. You guys have the links in the description down below. Any questions you guys might have, feel free to leave them as well in the comments. Good luck with your pool, the dates, and I'll see you in the next one.